I welcome our guest of speaker, Dr. Siddaramappa Dharne, for this online ATAL FDP Day 5 second session. He is an scholar, innovator, and academician who has skillfully brought about a confluence of research and academics enveloped with societal approach leading towards resolving real life problems. I would like to introduce you all to our today's guest of speaker. It is my great honor to introduce to you distinguished scholar, innovator, and academician Dr. Siddaramappa Dharne with ME in Civil Structures and PhD in Civil Engineering. Dr. Dharne is a proud member of Indian Society of Technological Education and Institute of Engineers. His dedication to academia and industry has earned him numerous accolades. With over 25 years of teaching experience, Dr. Dharne has impacted countless students at renowned institutes. His academic excellence is also reflected in his three successful GATE qualifications with an impressive All India rank of 454. Dr. Dharne has played a pivotal role as a technical service provider for World Bank funded Jal Swaraj project in Maharashtra. He has authored 34 research papers and holds 70 patents, 23 of which have been granted, alongside 8 granted design patents. His innovations span water management, renewable energy, agriculture, and earthquake resistant structures. As a consultant, he has collaborated with the prestigious institutions like Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar, Solapur University, guiding projects and research in civil structures. His work not only drives progress in engineering but also supports sustainability and improvement liking standards. Among his accolades, Dr. Dharne received the Water and Energy Excellence Award in the UAE and was honored as a special guest at 2024 Republic Day Parade, a testament to his impact. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Siddaramappa Dharne, a true pioneer in engineering innovations. I welcome you, sir. Now, I invite Dr. Siddaramappa Dharne for the expert talk on the topic innovation, sociology, and psychology. The mic is over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for such a nice introduction. So, first of all, I thanks to my government, ATAL Innovations, and organizing institute and all the organizers. And I welcome all the participants. The today's topic assigned to me is innovation, sociology, psychology, and patents case studies. Here I have taken all my patents as a case studies. And related to that, I will explain what is the innovation, what is the sociology behind it, and what is the psychology behind it. At the same time, what is the psychology behind the commercialization of the patent also. So, just I want to bring some granted patents, granted as well as published patents related to water. As we are getting sun and air, sunlight and air at free of cost, but at the same time, we are getting rain also, but there is a scarcity. So to address the problem of water scarcity, so first innovation come into the picture, and it is a granted patent. Simple and effective method of groundwater recharge. Thereafter, second innovation, these innovations are related to water. I clubbed in one page. Second, water sustainability and flood control. This is also a granted patent. Third, smart urban and rural water supply by using existing resources to address the low water pressure and to avoid the waterborne diseases. This is water patent. Fourth, zero budget water supply for various purposes, domestic, industrial, agri, etc. As farmers are facing many more problems related to water scarcity, how to extract water from the water scarce borewells also. As well, there is a interruption of the power supply. To address that one, I filed this patent and it is published. Thereafter, I come to know that if there is a less rainfall, how to use the structure designed for zero budget water supply for artificial rain. Thereafter, 24/7 water supplies by using screw conveyor system. So, in near every farm, or if you take 4 to 5 farms, there are some nalas, small streams, rivers. But during rainy season, if there is a gap of rain and crop requires the water for the irrigation, the farm do not have the sufficient quantity of the water in wells as well as borewells, but in nalas and streams, there is a muddy water that we can use by using screw conveyor system. As well as to address the problems of the boulders in borewells. If boulders are there, we are not using any kind of the pump in boulder area. So that small boulder particles can be extracted along with the water and we can make use of that water. This is not a upper smart submersible pump and accessories for uninterrupted water supply. The main problem addressed is a continuity of flow. Whatever the flow we are getting in the borewell from the nature, say it is Q inlet. If you want to take outlet, that is the Q outlet by using various kinds of the pumps. If we are taking outlet discharge is more than the inlet discharge by installing higher capacity of the pump which are designed for maximum capacity. Especially what happens during summer season or drought, there is a fluctuation of water. So to avoid that fluctuation of the water, I tried many more times, many more experiments I did, and so thereafter I come to know that why we should not design such a submersible pump which do have different capacities of pump which are connected electrically parallel.
Sir, sorry for interruption. Hello. Sir, can you play this PPT on full screen, sir?
Oh, okay, yes, sure.
At the bottom where the charging percentage is showing, there is a button, sir, to play this. Left side of the charging percentage, sir.
Sir, go to slideshow and then from the current slide.
Yes, I will do that.
And sir, Dharne sir, whether you are
Yes.
sitting below the ceiling fan?
No, sir, but computer do have that hole. Nice.
Okay, there is a small disturbance in your voice. I thought it is because of the ceiling fan. That is why I just asked you to check.
But fan in the CPU is running. That's why there is this.
Okay, fine.
Now the slides are okay, sir, which is visible on full screen.
Oh, thank you. Seventh one, smart submersible pump. So in this smart submersible pump, I have used the sensors also. So we can make use of maximum discharge as well as minimum discharge as per the inlet supply where we can save the electricity also. The main aspect of this uh, granted patent is to get the water and to save the energy. Suppose water is not also available, so we want to carry water from far distance. Object carrier has been designed on uneven path, multi-wheel chain or belt. So just we have to take chain or belt. On that chain or belt, fields are arranged. Fields do have the capacity to rotate about horizontal axis as well as vertical axis, so that we can make use of this chain or belt to carry any object, especially cylindrical in form. Now, if water is available, what is the next step? That is the use of optimum quantity of water for irrigation purpose. That's why I designed subsurface drip irrigation system. This is also a granted patent. In this patent, we have to supply the water directly to the roots of the crops as well as liquid manures. It is simple, very simple it is. In front of pump or motor, I use one non-written wall. At various places, I use the necessary walls, and to avoid the suction in the pipe network, I have used one more non-written wall in the vent pipe. The vent pipe is provided to avoid the bursting of the pipeline because of suction pressure and sucking of the soil inside the pipe network. Thereafter, I come to know that what is the next step? Subsurface drip irrigation with aerations. To avoid the decomposition of the roots of the crops, I used one air compressor, and we can supply the forcefully air inside the pipe network before irrigation, in between irrigation, as well as after the irrigation. We can clean the pipe network as well. So these two patents can make use of existing water, whatever the existing water we are getting from the above patents, or available water we can say, and that is to be optimum. Because of this, these two patents, yield of the crops will increase, and we can supply liquid manures also, and whatever the unwanted growth of the grass or weeds at the surface of the farm is there, that will not grow, because it grows when soil or gets moisturized and it gets the sunlight. So there will not be moisture on the surface of the farm, because as we are supplying water directly to the roots of the crop. Now, what is the next? Water is available. Now, subsurface drip with aeration is also available. Zero budget sugarcane. But this patent is not granted in as per the welfare of the welfare of the farmers. So I will elaborate everything related to our topic. So in this, I kept sugarcane vertical by drilling the holes. Even we can make use of semi-fertile land, and we can get more yield from this sugarcane. Almost from 1 acre we are getting 40 tons, but from this concept we can get minimum 80 to 120 tons, and we can make undulating ground also. Suppose valley is there, all these ground we can make use just by keeping outlet of that pipe at the same level. That is the irrigation method. We can make use of dead end system like a water supply system in the villages, or grid system as per our need. So this is related to water. Now, some more patents. Everything is available. Water is also available. This is also a granted patent. A biocompound and an apparatus for water purification. Suppose we want to drink the water purified, which is purified biologically. This is also a granted patent. In this patent, we have used banana stem, lotus, etc., as well as alum, which can disinfect the uh, biological materials, or it can be disinfected. Thereafter, I did one experiment in my farm, sustainable agriculture seeds for smart farming. As seeds available in the packets are very costly, I did this experiment by keeping in view of our culture, which is the best culture and best festival, one of the best festival, that is Dashara. So I took multiple seeds and just I thrown on the farm, and I did the uh, I, I used the rotor for that one. So because of this, whatever the seeds will grow, that is the sustainable. Same seeds we have to use in the cycles. So in this, what will happen? It do not require uh, soil testing, as well as whatever the seeds we are purchasing from the market, whether these seeds are best suited for our farm or not. Because whatever the seeds are developed in the research industries or research farm, same environment, same water conditions, same irrigation conditions, same fertilizers may not be available. That's why I did this experiment. It is also not granted, but it works. Now, related to above, effective method to convert non-irrigated land into irrigated land and water supply. We can convert non-irrigated land into irrigated land by using above principle, and this was not granted, but I incorporated the concept of this converting non-irrigated land into irrigated land in water sustainability and flood control. I have taken in sequential order. Okay, here instead of going for very deeper depth of the borewell, just we have to take a smaller depth of the borewell, and whatever the water is available, we do have the system to extract that water. So suppose we are going for 1000 feet of the borewell, instead of going for 1000 of the feet of the borewell, just take 300 feet borewells on the periphery of the farm, connect it and extract the water. That system is available, and here we can make use of water scale borewells also by various principles which are explained in above patents. So just I going in sequential order, though I have not filed in sequential order. Now here I use sustainable agriculture seeds for smart farming. Various seeds, mixed cropping I have used, and because of mixed cropping, yield of the crops increases. Now after harvesting, all whatever the material or product is available, it is in mixed form. To do the gradation, I have developed one method, product, and collection of spiral sieving materials, and thereof. Just we have to use the spiral sieve along with belt conveyor and silos and bunkers to collect the graded products. Even we can use this system for various purposes, even for in civil engineering or anywhere we can use. Basically, I got this idea related to agri only. Thereafter, we got the product. We want to live in a good house, so slabs are there. So I enhanced the behavior of RCC slab with different shaped profile of the reinforcements. This is also a granted patent. So RCC means reinforced cement concrete slabs. Generally, we are providing steel or reinforcement to take the tension. As per the tension developed, generally it is on sagging or hugging side. So I changed the profile of the reinforcements. I made it rectangular trough, T trough or triangular trough, trapezoidal trough or a curvated trough in alternately in both the directions, so that the reinforcement comes in both the direction at top as well as bottom everywhere. So slab will act as a doubly, and in the reinforcement there will be the in-plane forces or membrane forces will develop. If you take the example of GI sheet, corrugated GI sheet, corrugated AC sheets, that plate action will come, okay, in the reinforcement, and that is to be in both the direction. So there will be the enhancement of the behavior of the RCC slab. Thereafter, reinforced cement concrete slabs act as a one-phase material. So to enhance further strength, we can add, we can make it ferro cement slabs. Ferro cement means it is, ferro means it is not a type of cement. So in this reinforced cement concrete slab and ferro cement slab, the basic difference is it is a one phase material and it is a two phase material. Here we have to use fine wire meshes along with the matrix at top and bottom, and in between whatever the reinforcement is provided for RCC, that will act as a skeletons. So because of this various strength, all strength, load carrying capacity, all load carrying capacity, moment carrying capacity, pressure, shear, deflection, shrinkage, or creep, all impact, all strengths will enhance, as well as impermeability of water. Because fine, generally RCC slabs are facing the problems during rainy season, it will not face the problem. RCC and ferro cement bubble deck slab. In this is the RCC, whatever explained hence before. RCC and ferro cement slab is there, but at neutral axis, concrete is not effective. So we have to create the bubbles by using HDP balls or recycled plastic balls. So weight will reduce whatever the slabs casted by using this method can float in even in water also, and its strength is more than the all RCC slabs. So next, again advancement in the slabs, composite and RCC, composite RCC and ferro cement grid slab. Whatever the profile of the reinforcement, bubbles, everything is safe, but if I want to use, it is for large column free area. For example, theater is there, classroom is there, hall is there. In that, civil engineers used to go for the hidden beams. Instead of going for the hidden beams, I use the tubular sections of the made up of pipes. So again, it enhances. It is also a granted patent. So just to understand in better way, I made the sequence. Then enhancement of efficiency of solar dryer. Whatever the agricultural grains we are getting, because we do have the water, we are going for the cash crops, house is also available. So solar dryer. Existing solar dryers are there. Just I try to enhance its efficiency by using arrays of the convex lenses. We have to keep on the solar dryer, as well as we have to use the arrays of the convex lenses on solar tubes, wherein air will get heated. So automatically efficiency will get increased. Now, if we think about the rehabilitation or low cost housing, so two-way folded plate. Two-way folded plate to enhance the load carrying capacities of the roofing elements. In this, the various roofing elements, especially, are taken as GI sheet, AC sheet, plastic sheets. Even we can go for RCC also. So it is just like a uh, chessboard. Black means up or bottom, and white means down or up. That means it is in reverse direction. We have to give the folds. Alternative folds we are getting in both the directions. That means two-way folded plate action will come. So we can go for large column free area. Depending upon the transportation facility, we can manufacture two-way folded plates, and only one single plate we have to keep on one structure. Especially if you take the apartment or any small house, it needs. Even if we use these two folded plates, two two-way folded plates at top and bottom in opposite directions, and if we give the connection to the water tank and water is supplied inside these two folded plates, automatically water will get heated if it is GI sheet, and hot water will go in the tank and cold water will come inside the uh, these folded plates, and whatever the room or structure is constructed, that will remain cool always, as well as further to enhance the efficiency of these water uh, water heater made up of two-way folded plate. We have to use again one glass which is having arrays of convex lenses. Just we have to keep on that one, or we have to go for embedded system in this one. Now, this is what we can make cold rooms or structures cold from top. But what about from sides? So, bubble bricks. Bubble bricks. Uh, this means this is what is bubble bricks, but it is made up of concrete. If you take the example of reinforced cement concrete column and PCC column, always RCC column do have the more strength. So these are reinforced concrete bricks. But if I am going for the reinforced concrete bricks, its cost will increase. So to reduce the cost and to get the sound and thermal insulation properties inside this one, I use recycled plastic balls or pipes or cylinders. This is also granted patent. Thereafter, one step ahead, eco-friendly reinforced concrete block, hollow concrete block. In this one, reinforcement profile is different. Here we have changed the reinforcement profile. Yes, it is not, it is published, but it is not granted. Then once again step, one ahead step, eco-friendly ferrocement hollow concrete block. To avoid the entry of water inside the building in heavy rainy area, we can go for this eco-friendly ferrocement hollow concrete block. And especially application of these three, we can make use of in a very for school, colleges, where a lot of noise is available, is there, and as well as we can go for high-rise buildings to reduce the weight of the bricks, and these are very cost-effective as compared to autoclaved aerated concrete blocks (AAC). Now, optical system to enhance the efficiency of solar photovoltaic panels. घर तो बन गया है, अभी लाइट. That's why optical system, solar panels, its efficiency is again enhanced by using arrays of the convex lenses. It is embedded system or detachable system. Just we have to keep on that solar photovoltaic panel, or in embedded system also we can manufacture new solar photovoltaic panels. So these are very simple. It is also granted one. Then what is next? Uh, Suppose we want the hot water in the inside the building. So an efficient solar thermal receptor array for water heating. Same principle. Here water is getting heated, here light is concentrating, and here air is getting heated. This is also a granted patent. So this is the one combination. Then house is available, yield of the crop is getting more. Then we have to play now. Then sport bats with enhanced striking capability by adjustable center of percussion. So in this bat, at stroke area on backside, all bats, sports bats चाहिए. If you take cricket bat, on backside of the stroke area, I use small mercury tips. Because of that, in general language, we can say there is a hammer action and its striking capability will increase. This is also a granted. Now, reinforced concrete slabs and beam structures for buildings and bridges for reversal loading. क्रिकेट खेलने के लिए जा रहे हैं व्हीकल से, तो ब्रिज आ गया, उस वो ब्रिज की भी स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ानी है. सेम प्रिंसिपल, एंड इट इज आल्सो ग्रांटेड. और कॉरुगेटेड वगैरह जो बताया ना, दो डायरेक्शन में प्रोफाइल ऑफ द रिइंफोर्समेंट्स. देन बीम्स एंड कॉलम्स विद शियर रिइंफोर्समेंट एंड स्टिरअप्स. बीम्स में जो रहता है उसको शियर रिइंफोर्समेंट नहीं तो स्टिरअप्स बोलते हैं. कॉलम में जो रहता है उसको टाइज बोलते हैं. In various shapes we are using this one. So for taking tension and compression, tension, we are providing the bars in beams, anchor bars, and to take shear there is a separate bar, vertical bars. So instead of going for that one, just we have to make the box. If it is box and made up of made up of the reinforcement, and just we have to pour the concrete in that one. Automatically what will happen, in plane forces will develop because of space truss action, in the beams, and space tower action in the column. Granted, simple. Innovations are always simple, and it works. Earthquake resistance structure. Now, suppose as I am from the earthquake prone region, so earthquake resistant ferrocement hollow columns and cavity wall. So just we have to make hollow column and cavity wall, and we have to fill it by sand. That's it. Granted patent. So what will happen whenever the earthquake force will come in one direction, automatically whatever the sand is filled inside the column or cavity wall, there is the opposite pressure, and there will be the counterbalance. Now next, all structures are constructed, and village is formed. So earthquake resistant overhead water tank is required. So it is similar to the same water tank, but its foundation is a little bit different. We have to go for the raft foundation. That means at base there is a slab. Then there above there will be the columns. Up to ground level we have to come, and up to ground level we have to fill it by sand again. Same principle as above. So it is just like a dumbbell. Then next, RCC and ferrocement railway slabs, sleepers, and road pavements. So whatever the slabs up till now designed, these were for flexure, shear, and deflection. But RCC and ferrocement railway slabs and sleepers. Suppose you want to go by using the bullet train, so its speed is more. So generally what will happen, because of high speed, whatever the ballast is there below the sleepers, It will not remain in same position. Always maintenance problem will be there. So it is a ballast free. Sleepers, it is just like a slab sleepers and road pavement. So what is the basic difference? Same profile. So this is the alternative for pre-stressed concrete slab sleepers. These are very cost effective and these can sustain impact loads. So uh, maintenance problems will also solve. It is cost effective. We can go for cast in situ or precast also as per our need. Then रोड्स हो गए, रेलवे हो गया, अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंस स्ट्रक्चर है, घर में ठंडा बैठना है समझो. सर्कुलर एयर कूलर विथ 360 डिग्रीज इफेक्ट विथ एक्स्ट्रा कूलिंग इफेक्ट. सेंटर में क्या है, जो कूलिंग एलिमेंट है उसके बाजू का फैन, सेंटर के कूलिंग एलिमेंट से जो भी पानी आता है उसके नीचे भी एक कूलिंग एलिमेंट है, सर्कुलर है, उसको भी हॉरिजॉन्टल ब्लेड्स है. What will happen? Whatever the water will come up on the central cooling, just like it is a sponge or any material, it will drop and fan on the periphery with some gap will rotate along the vertical axis. Same vertical blade of each vertical blade is connected to horizontal blade also. So what will happen? Horizontal blade will throw the water, cool air in a vertical direction, and vertical blades will throw the cool air in horizontal direction. It gives the extra cooling facility. Now, after filing this patent, I come to know that why Himalaya, whether it is works. So, multi-purpose cooler with air heater with 360-degree effect come fan. Same. Instead of using cooling water, I use heater in that one. So it works. These are the published patents. This is also published patent up to 30. Now next, everything is there, and whatever the crops we are growing and we are getting the more yield. So cost-effective method of storage of onion and agricultural grains. We can store onion and agricultural grains for longer duration. Generally, there is a problem for the farmers, though they are getting the yield, how to store that one for longer duration. So generally, onions are storing in storages by providing air, entry of the air from the sides or bottom or from top. But here I have provided the air inside the onions by using perforated pipes in perforated flexible pipes. Just we have to use these perforated pipes and welded wire mesh, which we are using for ferro cement or various purposes. So that welded mesh, inside that welded mesh, we have to insert that perforated pipe along with the onion in spiral form of that perforated pipe. It may be one, two, or multiples depending upon the capacity. We can store agricultural grains, and we have to supply air forcefully by using air compressor. I have filed 4 patents on that. Here we are forcefully air we are supplying from the air compressor, but suppose there is no any electricity. That air compressor works on the wind energy. Suppose air compressor is also not there. Vacuum, that is also not there. Just we have to use the reciprocating pump and it works on the wind. Automatically, whatever the air is inside the onion, that will be sucked and it will be thrown in the air, and whatever the fresh air is there, automatically it will go inside the ODM. And for that I use additional watertight structures and all this. ये सब हो गया, अब पढ़ाई करना चाहिए ना. ट्रायंगुलर रोलर स्केल, suppose and it is a file patent. It is just like a roller scale. We have three legs. On each leg there are two scales. We can use for various engineering purposes, for architectural purposes, etc. And now this is the last. Though I am having more than 80 or 85 file patents, and this is 36. Our tradition, culture, etc. Kumbh Mela, Mahakumbh Mela, enhanced efficiency of large-scale ferrocement bioreactors. So holy places or there we can use this is large-scale ferrocement bioreactors. Okay, this is brief about these granted and published patents. Now, first I will go to one more slide, then I will continue. Whatever the 23 patents are there, this way. I have circulated this PPT or YouTube video to each and everyone. I think you have received that one. So how to go for the commercialization? All links I have given. Commercialization of patents and development thereof. I have taken all the patents related to water, flood control, agri, onions, whatever I have been explained. All patents are ready to commercialize. We can commercialize the patents which are granted, even published also, by multiple licensees, except government, for fast and one individual development. Is it okay? I think it is okay. So for that, I am developing the system by my own, wherein many more thoughts I am getting. So related to this, please ask questions, then I will go ahead. So I request to the organizer, if there is no any question, I will continue. So I will prepare the Google form. I will elaborate. What is this one? Google form. That Google form will reach almost all schools in India, but and thereby I can go for the commercialization. But I am getting the question, as my all patents are Indian patents, other countries can make use of these patents. So I have not filed PCT and all these things. So duplication is avoided only from my brothers and sisters. So I have put one mail to the government. So that question was partial, and after clarifying my thought, so this is what idea, psychology or sociology, but country, this is the thought. It is at national level. So first hold is the applicant, second hold should be country's hold, so that it can prevent the other countries. As a source, it is only up to that level. It is not so deep, but because of that one decision, whatever the granted patents, filed patents, published patents are available in my country or in any country, that will enhance the economy of that particular country. For that, it is also necessary to go for statistical analysis. What are the basic requirements and many more factors, and availability of the patents, available patents, whether these are the related to particular country or PCTs there are it is applicable for all the countries. Second option, the patents which are filed and granted in other countries can be used for the entrepreneurs which are not applicable for our country. This is also the idea. We can make use of that patents for startups. We can make use of that patents for NGOs so that we can enhance the economy or many more solutions. Just these are the ideas. So accordingly, we can grow now. So I think these PPTs are already given. Uh, uh, Water sustainability, groundwater case studies are given. So let us see our focused area. Uh, uh, Innovation. Innovation is very simple. Yeah, whenever an idea sparks, we have to go ahead, get it ahead. That is the innovation. Innovation in the context of sociology and culture refers to process through which new ideas, objects, practices, or values are introduced and accepted into the society for cultural growth. That is innovation. Innovation is defined as being born from unique thinking. And where we are getting the unique thinking, as you know, I have filed many more patents and many more are granted also, and these are developing, these will develop total agree also. These are challenging to river linking projects as well as dams. These are so cost effective. So the patents of patent, I want to tell you just to serve the society and grow. Nothing more than that. Psychology and sociology. That is the psychology, sociology. Both are considered social sciences, which are disciplines, social science. I will not go in detail, just okay. I will skip this one. Psychology and sociology. The sociology and innovation highlights first the structure arrangements, characteristics of social networks, organizations, and institutions. These are the various factors or points that influence innovation. And second, the relative nature of the innovation. Whether an object is considered novel depends on one's vantage point. These are the various factors. Innovation is defined as process of bringing about new ideas, methods, products, services, or solutions that have significant positive impact and value. So it is very simple for learned as well as those who are having the logical minds, and everyone is intellect. Uh, some are fast learners, some are slow learners. But whenever there is a problem related to any material, any instrument, any process, there itself there is a solution. And if we use that solution, that is more strong and simple solution. I have used all existing resources. It involves transforming creative concepts into tangible outcomes that improve efficiency and effectiveness or address unmet needs. Innovation. So let us see. So basic one, innovation, creativity and ideas. So to develop this one, what I am doing, I am thinking like a 3 years old child. Because if you see the childs or kids, these are very, very creative. So if you give one stick, they will play in different ways. If you give the mobile, they will try to learn it. Learning ability is more as compared to old age people. So creativity, creativity, we have to bring it by thinking the solution of each and every problem at grassroots. So automatically ideas will develop. Culture of innovation. There are various culture of innovation. Uh, this I have not studied more in detail, but whatever the cultures are available in itself, innovations uh, are inbuilt. One step we have to go ahead. We have to add our uh, recent technology in that one. Automatically, innovation will come into the picture. It depends upon the resources and infrastructures available. As I told as before, available resources we have to use so that it will become cost effective and it will become more simple also. Leadership and vision. What is the vision? That vision plays very important. Suppose I want to file the patent, but what is my vision? That is what important. So, as I stated, I explained hence before, uh, patents related to water and agri. My vision is just first let complete country and globe should get developed. Automatically, money will come towards me, and it will reach to each and everyone. So it one कल्चर का एक ये है, संस्कृति में भी है, गणपति सरस्वती को प्रसन्न करो, लक्ष्मी ऑटोमेटिक आएंगे. Effective risk management. So it is very simple. As related to my water and agri related patents, effective risk management. What is the risk? There is no any risk. Because as I am making these patents open means for commercialization. Let them to develop. So what will happen? Corporate study will happen, research will happen, and upgradation will also happen. So what is the risk? That will come to know. So I am making open means there are some conditions also. Then feedback and adaptation. So I am preparing the Google form for this one also. So how to commercialize all agreements and all these things, whatever the input, how they want to buy the patents or how they want to get it commercialized, they should write. So simple Google form in upload, all forms they should supply to us because researchers do not know that one. Because one person cannot do everything. So just collect the information through the Google form. Then as we are giving the tender of any civil engineering structures, just we have to give the tender thereafter. वो भी टेंडर का क्या करना? This is the idea, and it will generate into the innovation. Though it will not get patented, but this is the business idea. उनको टेंडर कितना चाहिए? Whether they are going to do the complete agri of whole nation or 1 acre, 2 acre, depending upon their capacity, they should submit the tender. Let them to submit the terms and conditions. Then we will go ahead by taking or without taking security deposit, earnest money. This is not my direction. Okay, and it is not. This is not the basic idea. Yet it is not a firm one. So types of innovations. If you are, these are the various types of the innovation. Hence, before the previous resource person explained open innovations. If anything is there, any innovation, though these are the 10 These are the types of the innovation. So while filing, whenever we are getting the idea, we should think about all these. We should reach so that that patent or ideas will become more stronger. Suppose how to go for the business, technology innovation. What is technology? What is digital innovations? We should think in all the directions. Though these are the different types, these are not separate. Okay, these are like a body, our health. So there is, though there are the specialized uh, doctors, so we have to become ourselves as a specialized one in all the fields. These are the various. I will not read that one. Uh, Already process innovation, product technology, etc. Okay. So innovation steps. These are 7. Uh, we can increase also. Identity, opportunity. Whenever we are getting identity or opportunity, then generate the ideas. So everyone gets the idea. Definitely, if they do have developed the problem solving logic in their mind, automatically ideas will get generated. Evaluate, select the idea. After getting the idea, search, develop, uh, evaluate and select the ideas. So develop and prototype, then test and iterate, implement and scale up, monitor and evaluate. Then again continuous process is there, research and development, again same cycle. Because it is a continuous process, it won't stop. Otherwise, another patent will come into the picture. As you know, various examples, okay, of various patents. Okay, what is invention sociology? An invention refers to object or concepts. Initial appearance in society. It can be thought of as the creation of product or introduction of a process for the first time. As you know, product, process, tool, equipment, etc. comes under invention. Which are known previously unknown but existing aspect of reality. Now, what is the psychologist of invention or psychology of the invention? So it depends. There is no same psychology which relates to various patents. Though I am the single person, my psychology varies patent to patent, method to method. So that we have to consider, take into the mind. So it is far better not to study it is in detail, as it varies patent to patent as well as operational methods as per the market need, everything, person to person and even time to time also. The relationship between innovation, sociology and psychology and patenting. Originality, patenting and sociology. The study of innovation sociology looks at how connections, culture and social structure affect innovation processes. It investigates how organizational dynamics, collective knowledge and societal norms influence the development, filing and utilization of patents. So, societal norms, for example, some patent, if you take the example of section 3 of the patent, you will come to know that. Okay. Important ideas in innovation sociology that pertain to patenting: collaboration, and social networks. So, as I told, it varies patent to patent. But if we try to work at the ground level, so it is very important to work at the ground level. We do have the concept of let us grow together, and we as well uh, first let the development should happen, then automatically money will come. Anyhow, the patentee do have the right. Okay, this is not my concept, my sociology, my psychology. So up till now, whatever patents I have been filed and got it granted or published, I have not referred any literature. I have gone through the problems and uh, I put my whatever the available knowledge to solve the problems. That is the simple. And here, henceforth also, we will take the concerned opinions and we will go ahead. Institutional and organizational influence. It is. This is also very important, and it plays much more important role. Institutional and organizational influence. System for patenting and intellectual property. Protection have built by government agencies. Universities and large corporations. Who patents? What gets patented? It is defined by the government. Okay, and the effectiveness of patenting tactics can all be impacted by sociological dynamics present in the nation. Welfare of the farmer, section 3. But I want to bring two examples. COVID-19, we got the medicine. So at faster rate, that patents were free. I think as per my available knowledge, and even my nation, government of India have supported South Africa huh, to cure, I think, some disease like cancer. Okay, institutional, including incentives, power dynamics, and resource distribution. So, after all, psychology plays very important. How we are going ahead, how government agencies or government policies are there. So, as I told hence before, what are the rules and regulations? So, here I do have that video. I will share that video if I get it one on group also. Cultural aspect. Views on patenting and intellectual property vary throughout culture and nation. For instance, fields, open source models, or group knowledge sharing may be more valued in some countries. Individual innovation and patenting may be more valued in others. It varies. Patenting practices are impacted by these cultural variations. Even it varies person to person, not country to country. Even if you take individual, patent to patent, idea to idea, it varies. Patent tickets and industry practices in certain sectors such as biotechnology and electronics, the development of dense patent tickets, a complex network of overlapping the patents. So it happens, may have an impact on business choices to file for patents. Sociologically speaking, this might be interrupted interpreted as a tactic or dominant markets, or you want demonstrate innovative leadership. It depends. Whatever the hence before explained that uh, types of the innovation, or on all these factors depends. So who will study all these factors at ground level, he will dominate these factors. This is my way. So because one should have that knowledge. Okay. Conclusion related to this. In addition to being legal or technical endeavor, patenting is also social and psychological process that is impacted by a number of variables. So I want to tell you the motto of education and patent, as I told hence before, to serve the society and grow, nothing more than that. Understanding how social networks, organizational influences, and cultural elements shape patenting habits is made easier by the sociology of innovation. The psychology of innovation, on the other hand, investigates the unique attitudes, incentives, and mental processes that propel invest, inventors to file for patents. Now, I will take my own example. I started to file the patents in 2014. I was not knowing that after commercialization I will get the money. Yet it is not commercialized, but to ascend the reputation of the institute. Then I come to know that we can commercialize that. This is what my history. By demonstrating the ways in which institutional, societal, and human elements interact during the patenting process. This is also very important. These viewpoints collectively aid in our understanding of the larger context of innovation and intellectual property. So, this is the conclusion. So, these are the case studies which are granted and published patents, wherein uh, uh, this PPT are already I shared. Focus area. May I explain this one? Anybody? Okay, I will go ahead. Problems addressed related to water. There is a climate change. I will go to back slide also. Total water sustainability. This is across the country and globe. So, how to achieve this one? First, groundwater recharge. So, how to recharge? Go for groundwater recharge, rainwater harvesting. Roof rainwater harvesting we are doing, but on roof we are not getting the ample quantity of water. But in river streams, ample quantity of water is available. So that is going west, and because of that there is a flood. So same principle we have to use, where ample quantity of water is available in rivers, streams, nalas, etc. It will control the flood. At the same time, groundwater table will come up at a faster rate. Flood control. So it will control the flood, especially in the cities. If you will go for the smaller depth of the borewells, along the sides of the roads, railways, etc., there will not be the flood in cities, because whatever the water is accumulated or getting from the rain, directly it will go inside the ground, and it will reach to the aquifers below the ground. Below the ground there are streams, etc. But how to control the major flood? So major floods, suppose rivers are perennial or carrying floods depending upon the season. So from that Same principle, but we have to go for the deeper depth of the bore wells. So we have to cut the pashan or pakka mota layer. So water will go at a deeper depth, and it will. What will happen because of this? It will stop or it will minimize the landslides as well. Because of this groundwater recharge and flood control, this principle, whatever the soil nearby the structure at the foundation level, it will remain dry. As soil remains dry, its shear strength is more as compared to the wet soil. Landslides will avoid, and we can save the lives during floods as well as in landslides also. So, as I explained, artificial rain come and it is not come and 24/7 water supply, and we can make use of whatever the water is we are getting artificially or from ground subsurface drip irrigation methods. What is the basic concept behind it? Whatever the surface water we are getting from the dams, so this water is a stored water. But whatever the water we are getting from rain, this is a pure. At the same time, whatever the water we are getting from the borewells, from smaller depth of the borewells, this is also. But if we go from the deeper depth of the borewells, we may get contaminated water. So, this is also focused in this one. So, these are the problems addressed: climate change, water scarcity, summer, uneven rain, drought, flood, power supply or energy required, total cost for major projects. For example, river linking, dams and related structures. This is the major problem focus, because it is not possible to go for river linking or dams. By doing river linking and dams, we cannot supply the water in any each corner of the country or globe. But by using this above principle, we can supply the water that is more pure in any corner of the country and globe. These are the problems addressed. Optimum use of irrigation by above method, subsurface drip irrigation. Power consumption, problems of regular power supply. These are the minor. Initial investment. So as I explained hence before, initial investment required is also more less in my innovations. Repair and maintenance of motor submersible pump. I am not at all using the submersible pump. Cost is saving, initial cost is not. Just we have to insert the pipe along with one non-return wall inside the borewell. We have to use the two double-acting reciprocating pumps, which are reciprocating by using a rod. That rod is connected to the wind turbine by using yoke mechanism. In case of rotary motion, and in case of oscillatory motion also, I will go through that one hereafter. Electricity and fuel bills. Here I am using renewable wind energy. Muddy water and small boulders in water bodies. Water is available, but water is muddy. I am making use of that one. Small boulders, I am making use of that water as well as boulders. I am bringing all the small boulders at the ground level. Water will get clear, and it will become more streamlined. Low water pressure and thereby waterborne diseases. So, Every time it is not possible to construct high height of the water tanks, and though water is available, but uh, I, I was staying in Sholapur only. I got this idea from Sholapur. Everywhere it is not possible because we are getting water from uh, Uzni. Yes, but many more boilers are there, and they can work by using my principles. So we have to operate all the borewells at a time in particular region by using one non-return valve at the outlet of each borewell. So automatically pressure will get developed. Outlet of that municipal corporation water supply should be kept at the same level. Everyone will get the equal water pressure. There will not be the pits. Waterborne diseases will not, because many more waterborne diseases are because of pits during rainy season, especially in villages. And the major reason is low water pressure or not getting the water also. So all the problems are, these are the problems addressed and solutions. Probable solutions. These are the patents and patent numbers, application number. If a patent number is given, it means it is a granted, and if application number is given, it is a published patent. So these are the granted patents, simple and effective method I explained. In water bodies or along the streams and nalas, approximately 50 feet. We have to take 50 feet depth of the borewells we have to take, and we have to fill it by the filter material like pebbles, sand, etc. Because water is available, and that water will directly reach to the underground aquifers, and there are again streams like a rivers also there. If you cut the water, even we can get underground dams also. I have not seen, but it is, and it is cost effective as compared to all conventional methods of groundwater recharge. It's very simple. Solution is also simple. I got this idea uh, from government of Maharashtra. As government of Maharashtra was doing Jali Shiva, so during study I was studied uh, in riverbed, whatever the rock is available, it is sedimentary. Continuous cementation process is there. Rate of percolation uh, from sedimentary rock, and which is carried out cementation process continuous, rate of percolation is more. I try to increase the rate of percolation, and it is got granted patent number. Yes. And after filing, even I informed or brought to the notice that this is the best method of groundwater recharge to government Dushkar Mukta Maharashtra. Patent number, water sustainability. So here water sustainability means groundwater recharge and method to extract the water from uh, borewells and flood control. So basic principle, whatever water we are getting. So I will read this one. The basic objective of the present invention, this is the abstract, to provide total water sustainability and flood control, consists of uninterrupted effective water supply even from water scarce borewells by using existing resources. It is not necessary to go for the new borewells also. Okay, all existing, there are n number of the borewells. So in that borewell, at least 10 liters, 15 liters, 20 liter water is also available. None of any borewell across the country and globe is dry. So as well, effective groundwater recharge, because of this effective groundwater recharge, to bring up groundwater table up at a fast rate. Even by using this invention, convert the non-irrigated land into irrigated land by simple and effective method. So suppose in farm there are n number of the borewells, all borewells we have to connect, and we have to use one speed regulator just like a fan regulator. I did that experiment also and it works. So what happens? Generally, farmers are using higher capacity of the pumps to get more water, but it won't happen during summer. There is a fluctuation of flow, and uh, especially three-phase speed regulator or one-phase speed regulator, it is similar to the fan regulator. We have to regulate the speed of the impeller so that automatically outlet discharge will become less than or equal to the inlet discharge. Suppose in farm, if someone want to go for new borewells having smaller depths and more in numbers, instead of deeper borewells, the basic reason behind it, which covers the larger specific catchment area of subsurface flow. This is the main reason. Suppose if you take not 10 acres, 20 acres, if you take go for larger area, its catchment area is also different, more like that. I took the example. Also, the invention is to control the floods, especially in towns and cities, by taking smaller and deeper depths of the borewells and filled it by filter material along with the sides of the roads, gullies, streams, rivers, sides of the railway tracks, etc. as per the requirements. There will not be any problem to the railway track also. Okay, it's simple solution. Third patent, so I will read this one also. Patent number, upper is smart submersible pump and accessories for uninterrupted water supply. A smart submersible pump is designed by using various capacities of pump motors connected in parallel and monitored by sensors as per their water level in the borewell. The capacity of pump motors and location of the sensors depend upon discharge capacity available in the borewell. The smart submersible pumps maintain the continuity of flow manually or automatically. As it is monitored by sensors located at different levels in the borewell, the uninterrupted water supply can further be maintained by using speed regulators to the pump water. I have given one example in that video. Yes. So I will repeat that one also. 10 HP pump 532. All these pumps or motors will work simultaneously when water level is at top or at higher level, and slowly top motor will get stopped and bottom two will work when water level will come down as we are setting the level of the sensors, and bottom pump or motor will work for minimum inlet discharge. But in during heavy drought, there will be again fluctuation. So of the water to stop that one additional speed regulator. Patent number, drip irrigation. The basic principle of the present invention to supply efficient and optimum water to the roots of the crops by using subsurface drip irrigation. It is simple and effective even in case of water scarcity. The novel subsurface drip irrigation overcomes all the limitations because of present system of the irrigation and keep the merits of all the methods of irrigation cost effective applicable for any soil condition. And here I added, as you know, one additional uh, air compressor. Okay, in this one. So here we can supply liquid manure or gaseous manure directly to the roots of the crop. So this is one of the advantage which we are getting in drip irrigation with irrigations, subsurface drip irrigation. Application of zero budget water supply. I will read this one also. Disclosure a method of zero budget. I changed the title of this zero budget water supply. Hmm? But here I mentioned the same one. Come maintenance water supply for various purposes, domestic, industrial, irrigation, etc. The water supply system is useful for any type of water sources. We can use any source, open well, borewell, ponds, dam, etc. Where water lifting is required, the continuous 24 by 7 water supply is also possible depending upon the availability of water and wind, without any other power requirements. The main principle here in this innovation used to make use of wind power or to convert wind power into rotary motion. Hands लगाने. Rectilinear motion is also focused. And principle of lever arm, minimum energy principle, law of moments, principle of least work, etc. are used to convert kinetic energy of wind power to mechanical energy and thereby hydraulic or potential energy. The innovation is cost effective and can be used in any corner of the country. Suppose there is no any wind, hybrid mechanism. We have to use small capacity of the motor which is operated on any fuel or electricity, or we have to go for power. Uh, Here, for if you take the example of household or apartment, hardly it requires 20,000 to 50,000 for lifetime to extract the water from borewell. There is no any electric bill, and for farm, structure is required, so hardly 1 lakh to 2 lifetime. Simple. Artificial rain, same thing, same structure, zero budget water supply. Here at top, we have to fix the high capacity of the nozzles. Nozzles are connected to the pipes of high capacity. Pipes are connected to the underground air compressor. That air compressor is cooled by any means or kept in the say ferrocement cold storage, and we have to cool that whatever the air along with seeding agents such as silver iodide, salt, oils, and other hygroscopic material are used for artificial rain. So this air along with these seeding agents which is injected forcefully in the clouds by using big sizes of the air compressor simultaneously at a time in the particular region as per need and meteorological studies. Simple. So the same towers can be used for producing wind energy by oscillatory. Here I have taken that is as bottom. So I clubbed. So we are getting the artificial rains. So in other words, hypothetically, we can say our dam is at top. Application number: smart urban and rural water supply by using existing resources. So here just the number of borewells whatever are available in particular region we have to use along with one non-return wall, and we have to operate at the same time so that will get more pressure. And if any borewell is contaminated, we have to change the time schedule, or we have to use separate vessel. So it will develop water pressure, and unwanted diseases will be avoided. And same principle if we use in farm, that is non-irrigated land. Screw conveyor, muddy water and small boulders. So pattern number, system of field arrangement for object carriers over uneven path. The invention provides the wheeling arrangement. Each and every wheel do have the capacity to rotate along horizontal as well as vertical axis. Minimum 3 wheels. Whenever obstacle will be there, that wheel will stop because at a time 2 wheels are running on the floor. Okay, so next wheel come into the picture, and automatically the cycle may get repeated. We can use for various purposes. Hmm? Uh, Whatever baggages, railway platform, chota backhoe, material handling trolleys, wheelchair, kids toys, water vessels carrying on uneven path. So this is granted. So thereafter I got the idea. Object carrier on uneven path just by using multi-wheel chain or belt. Simple belt. Same principle. That wheel, single wheel we have to use here. Which on that belt, which do have, which can rotate about horizontal and vertical axis. So number of wheels will be there in series. Like this, we have to use minimum 2 belts or more belts to carry any object on uneven path. Even in agri also we can use these uh, belts to carry any objects. Biocompound and apparatus for water purification. A banana stem and stem of lotus and root extract, alum and activated charcoal is used dissolving into water to clean the water and make it disinfected, sediment free, colorless and odorless. This is an important thing. So what are the conclusions and achievements? Very important conclusion: save lives in major floods, minor floods in various cities, controls the major and minor floods in rivers and even in cities. Because of this, we can avoid the landslides. We can save the infrastructures also. Effective groundwater recharge. Water scale borewells can be used very effectively. Whatever available are there, that can be also used. Artificial rain come 24/7 water supply by using single unit or structure. If suppose in farm there are n borewells, n wells, n water sources are available, all can be connected to one infrastructure. This is the great merit. Multiple water sources can be connected to single unit to extract water by using reciprocating pumps and operated on renewable wind energy and hybrid mechanism as per the requirements. In hybrid mechanism, we can go for anything, solar, fuel, diesel, petrol, piling in hybrid mechanism. Renewable wind energy is used effectively. So, so that I have covered. Optimum use of water for subsurface drip irrigation system. Optimum use we are making. And because of this, yield of the crops increases by subsurface drip irrigation. Many more problems of the farmers as individuals are trying to solve, and it will get solved. Total water sustainability, flood control and groundwater recharge works even in heavy drought. Non-irrigated land can be irrigated, converted or irrigated converted into irrigated land, and thereby cash crops can be cultivated. Village and municipal water supply will be as per minimum water pressure, hmm, and thereby controls the various water diseases by awarding pits to collect the water. Effective use of power supply. So 2 to 3 patents have been focused. First, use the wind energy, or you use the pumps or motors in uh, five, uh, connected mechanically series and electrically parallel, uh, as per the water level by using sensors, or additionally, in case of zero budget water supply, also additional pumps in hybrid mechanism. Effective use of power supply. Very less investment and save a lot of money for major projects. Just think on this point. Suppose there is no any dam, there is no any river linking project. This is not challenging. It is not at all required one also. If it is available, we will go ahead. No problem. Very less operational and maintenance cost. Living standard of one individual and economy will enhance. National economy will enhance. Works in any corner of the country and globe in emergency. So complete system is developed. Water vessels or any object can be carried out even on uneven path by object carriers or by using just 2 ways. Total farming will become enjoyable and ease of life. So the basic principle of any research or education is that life is simple, make it more simple through little bit research and innovation. That I follow. Cost of maintenance and repairs of roads, railways, tracks, etc. will be reduced because of less pore water pressure. Uplift pressure is there, water pressure during rainy season when water table will come up. Reduces the landslides as explained as before, and save the lives and infrastructure. Achieves the global sustainable development goals. Many more. We are achieving this. Strengthening. This is what important. We are strengthening the existing and new NGOs, startups, entrepreneurs, and giving the new energy to new NGOs, startups, entrepreneurs, and this is the energy to one individual and government, and everyone is government, everyone is farmer. These are the useful links. For case study, I have taken same thing, though I have given you the video. So these are the for commercialization I explained. If time permits, I do have the energy. May I go ahead? These are patent certificates. Granted patent, fresh auto. These are in sequential or alphabetically. So many more are there. I will provide you this PPT complete. Okay, please go through that one. So it is far better. I think you interact, you ask the question, wherein teaching learning will happen from both the sides. It is not one way. So you ask question, I will think on that one. So please, may I stop the sharing?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your knowledge on the topic innovation, sociology, and psychology. Now the forum is open for question and answers. I request the participants to raise the questions. Either they can write the question in the chat box or else they can raise the hands.
Better I request directly question should be asked instead of putting question in the chat box. So please
Yes,
coordinate.
sir.
Please.
Participants can raise the question if they have.
Uh, Dharne sir, this is Dhobre from Orchid. In one of the earlier sessions, one of the speaker told the importance of design IPRs and utility patent. So, can you tell us about when design patents are important, and does it really carries the value?
So each and every innovation, small research do have the value. First thing, designs are related to shape and configurations, and patents are related to process method, tools, equipment, etc. The validity of the patent is 20 years from the date of filing. Validity of the design is for 10 years. We can extend it for next 5 years, but just by paying 2000 rupees additionally. Shape and configuration, only shape and configurations. So, as per new draft of UGC, I don't know, got updated that one. Uh, for promotion, we requires at least 2 utility patents. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, whatever you are thinking, design means it is not an engineering design. Shape and configuration. Concrete block का shape, bottle का shape, any product का shape और configuration है. और वो product कैसे बनाते हैं वो method हो गया.
There is one question in the chat box from Amanpreet Kaur. Can you tell or suggest some topics
Pardon?
for patent and research? Can you tell or suggest some topics?
Can you tell or suggest some topics?
Topics. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is very easy, sir. So related to our domain, whenever we are going in the or surveying or observing any problem, just put your sound knowledge to solve that problem, and that will be the topic for each and everyone. So it depends on vary from domain to domain. What way of thinking, psychology, sociology, idea, what generates. If same problem is there, uh, number of people can solve it in number of ways. So research gap we have to find out related to societal problems, and we have to provide techno-societal uh, uh, solutions for that one.
Okay, sir. There is one more question from Dr. M.D. Kulkarni from NKOCET. If the patent is not commercialized for a few years, what can be the consequences?
The validity of patent is 20 years, but To maintain that one, patent should be enforced. We have to pay the renewal.
Okay, sir. Is there any question from the participants? Okay. Thank you all the participants for your thoughtful and introspective questions, which led to the fruitful discussion. Now, coordinator of the FDP, Dr. Panchashila Ubale, is here to give few instructions related to the session. Ubale, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. There is one announcement and important instructions to all participants. Announcement is that tomorrow the session will resume at 2 p.m. There will be 3 sessions up to 6:30. Thereafter, we will go for validatory function and feedback. Participants should note that the feedback must be filled on ATAL portal. Second thing is that participant has to check their attendance through ATAL portal up to 25th of January. So the participant need to check their attendance as well as they have to fill the feedback on ATAL portal tomorrow in the evening from 6:30 to 8. It is mandatory to get the certificate. Once you have filled your feedback, you have to give the test. At the moment when you start to give the test, after up to 60 minutes, you have to finish the test within a time. So these 3 things are important to get the certificate. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. The feedback link will be provided in the chat box. I request all the participants to fill the feedback form. Now coming to the sum up of the session of day 5 of the FDP. I extend heartfelt thanks towards our guest speaker, Dr. Sidramappa Dharne, for sharing his knowledge and enriching us with the wide spectrum of ideas. Dr. Dharne, your insights have been illuminated the intricate interplay between innovation, societal dynamics, and human behavior. Through your expertise, you have shown us how sociology and psychology guide and shape innovative process leading to solution that not only address technological advancements but also serves societal needs effectively. On the behalf of everyone present here, I express our gratitude to you for taking the time and sharing your wisdom and ideas. Lastly, thank you to the organizing team and all the participants for making this session such a success. Thank you all. I request all the participants to fill the feedback form, which the link will be shared in the chat box.